Hey everybody and welcome back to Dungeon Tycoon Season 2. It has been a tiny while since we last left off, so let's give you a tiny tour of the dungeon again. First, we are entering the attic the basement of your cabin, and here is a spider that has laid its nest. The basement is also full of crates and potions, so the adventurers can get some loot when they defeat the spider. And then there is lots of wardrobes and that sort of things leading into a tunnel, because underneath the cabin there is also a kobold here, and this is no regular kobold, this is a kobold cultist, and he is trying to reanimate the dead for his own personal gains. There is also this quest giver over here, Bob the Burger Guy, and he wants you to find the other goblin that has abducted his son. That goblin is over there, and you need to slay him and come back to get some free burgers. Furthermore, there is the fallen hero over here. We need to rename him during this session here that we created, I think, last episode. The fallen hero that has returned as a wraith. He is here to challenge the adventurers, and he's an elite mob. More buying of loot over here. The aforementioned goblin that kidnapped this guy's son. And there's also a skeleton here that has risen from the dead because of the kobold undead magic. And in this episode I hope to do some more research and get some more money to do the final infrastructure we need for this part of the wing, because I plan to have a large room over here, and we need some tiny rooms to lead into that large room first. And what is going to be in that large room, you might ask? Well, continue to watch and you shall have your answer. First, we need to find out what we're going to research, and I do like the idea of getting to know what kind of monsters we are spawning, which is here in the third eye, but I also think that it's a good idea to work on large potion dispensers. So let's do that for now, and let's start the 51st day here. And yeah, that's full of John Thatcher around here. He is a level 1 warrior, and he is very low on health. Hopefully for him, he has tons of money, so he can go and buy himself a potion of healing if he gets he buys energy potions first. And you're just going straight up against the cultist. Okay, sorry dude, that's not the dungeon being hard, that's you doing bad life decisions there. Okay, then this mage over here is challenging the cultist, gets some help from this warrior over here, and I managed to take him out. Getting some loot, he is now capped at money, and hopefully for him he can find some more stuff to spend the money on. Going in here, fighting the recent wrath, no trouble, and he gets over here. Lots of potions left in this dispenser. Gets to buy some and goes off to fight the goblin over here. Gets the quest done, and can he get himself back to the? Hang on, am I following the am I following the correct guy here anymore? I'm not even sure if I know. I thought I had this guy selected, but oh yeah, it is that guy. He leveled up and looks different now. Okay, that's fine, I guess. He's now at tier 3. Got plenty of gold, and yeah, it's just a regular day in the dungeon here. Let's speed this up a little bit, get some more loot, get everybody to be happy. And is the chest full? Yes, our tax chest is full. For those of you who don't know, you can put chests into rooms like this, and if you lock them, the adventurers can't loot them, and this is our way to tax the adventurers for coming to our dungeon and killing our employees for their own personal gain. We want some part of that loot, and that's why we have this ancient chest over here. It costs adventure souls to keep such things up, but it's worth it, I think. Okay, the people are thinking that they are 44% satisfied. We had 20 visitors, and they think that the dungeon is prestigious, which means that we have a lot of these purple stars. They like loot, but they wish there are even more monsters to kill. We are gonna help them do such things, but we are a little bit short on cash just right now. But we can also claim one of these tasks, unlock the weapon rack. That's a neat piece of decorational furniture. And we are still suffering from a little bit low maximum prestige here. We need 0.17 more stars, and the best way to do that, I think, is just to build more rooms. We want to build this room over here, but we also want to have some other stuff leading up into that. So I was thinking we could maybe do a room like this, then another room here, and that is going to be the final resting place before this room. Why do we need a final resting place, you might ask? Well, those of you who have seen the last season might know what we are about to put into that room, but we're probably not going to make it this far in this episode, but it's going to be particularly good. So we need these candles to just reinforce the fact that it's still we are still in cultist lands. We shouldn't overspend on money because we also need some to pay for the upkeep. So maybe it's just a slightly candlelit room for now. We need some decorations though. People hate rooms without decorations. Let's put in... No, it doesn't fit with the crypt theme. Let's put in one or two of these wooden caskets for now. They are, in general, just decent at improving the purple stars of the room, which is what we need for improving our rating here. And with that, let's start the next day. Try to follow around this little king guy. Try to turn down the speed a little bit so we can follow him. It's a priest. All right. So, how did we follow stuff around? I can't remember yet. Do we just double-click them and that's it? Yes, that's how we do it. Okay, so this is a priest. He has spent quite a lot of money. He is tier 3, so he should be decently good here. Taking a lot of damage though, but he has a lot of healing potions, so shouldn't worry too much. And yeah, he is in general trying to just loot everything in the room here. And taking out more of the cultists, helping out his fellow dungeoneers, accepting the quest over here, and yeah, he just has to go to find the goblin and take him out for the quest here. And for those of you who wonder, there isn't actually anything such as a quest in this game quite yet. I'm just playing pretend. So yeah, he is going out here, took care of that goblin, and then he comes back over here to loot this room again, and now he has to go and deliver the quest. There, he did that, and he didn't care too much about the quest reward, so he just dumped that in a nearby room, and that's just how the adventurers here play the game. They are here to gain experience, they are here to get their money, and if we can decide, they are also here to spend all of their money. Currently, we are struggling with the fact that our potion dispensers, they are just completely running out of stock every day here. Yeah, you're out, you're out, you're out. and you're out. And the adventurers, they do want to buy more. They do want to buy more potions. It's the lack of stock that is hindering them to do so. So I do think that the fact that we did unlock large potion dispensers could maybe both help us earn more money and help the adventurers stay more alive. Maybe that guy wouldn't have died if there were more potions available in the dungeon. Okay, so large potion dispenser is pretty good. And let's go back here, and I do want to unlock the third eye. I also like the idea of unlocking some more props. It helps us towards the respawn pedestal and some other stuff. So yeah, let's do the stone props first. We do want to make the dungeon be pretty after all. Okay, let's look at the large potion dispensers here. They cost 750, and they has a larger supply stock, I guess, that and it works faster, so that's pretty cool. I don't remember how many potions they have compared to this guy, but I do hope that it's at least a lot better. And I don't know if we need to wait a day to just be sure that we aren't losing the game because we don't have enough money back up. But I do think prepping one more potion dispenser in here shouldn't be the end of the world. Let's put this guy in here, and then we take, for example, this guy, and we move him to a different part of the dungeon so people can buy potions over here as well. It's probably useful if you have fought the skeleton or fought the goblin. Whenever you are going to the other room, you can buy a potion on the way in case you need it. So we are currently struggling for cash. We're gonna go into the negative, but I think we're gonna get back into the positive once people start entering our dungeon. So let's just start the next game again. And yeah, I know it's game over if we aren't regaining 200 gold here. But I'm pretty confident we can do that. We have 20 guests, and the admission fee is 10 for each of those 20 guys. So as long as we don't end the day prematurely, we should be good here. And let's see how many people are going over here and buying stock. So we already had 2 customers here. They have already spent this full. No, they just it probably went here to look for loot. Okay, so yeah, we have sold 5 potions here already, 6, and this one is empty, so and this one is soon to be empty as well. So I think it's a good idea that we are just letting adventurers stock up a lot better in this large potion dispenser over here. We could also consider to enhance this guy. That way the potions are a little bit more expensive, but I also think that the potions are either going to be better or they're going to have a lot more stock. I don't quite remember what the actual difference is, but let's do that in between days so we can see whether or not it makes us pay more for the load up as well. So yeah, we are earning back quite a decent amount of money here. We also got 100 gold sitting in this chest, just waiting to be claimed by us at the end of the day. And yeah, I think we are currently at 1,000 gold positive for the day. We started with 200 less, and we still have this guy to go. And this guy here currently gives us 150 gold a day, but it also costs a little bit in upkeep, so I'm not quite sure how much we actually gain on each of these each day. But as long as we sell out, we know that we are getting a decent chunk of surplus every day. So, are you selling out? You have sold out. All of the dispensers have sold out. So yeah, we are not overspending on merchandise to sell to the adventurers at least. Okay, here we're gone. We researched the stone crops. Okay, and yada yada yada. Let's find something new to research. Fire trap. Ooh, I think that's a little bit unnecessarily scary to just put on for now. We can do that after we have grouping tables and we make actual dungeons for parties. They have a decent chance to actually have healers in a group, and that way we can make a lot more scarier part of the dungeon. So yeah, we can do that later. Until then, I think the third eye could be pretty cool, because it will let us to look at the rarity of monsters before we are choosing which one we are summoning, which is helpful when we are trying to make a cool dungeon and not just a common dungeon. All right, so we currently are paying 270 to restock all of the vendors each day. What happens if we enhance this guy? We're paying 5 coins more, no, 10 coins more, but we are increasing the product costs of 50%. So as long as we sell 2, yeah, I think it's a net gain. Don't worry too much about the numbers. Okay, let's send it back. We still need a little bit more money to furnish this room, build the next room, and then build the large room over here. So we don't need to worry too much about getting too much money burning hole in the pockets. We are going to need every piece of gold we can muster here. And while this is running, let's have a look at the decorations. No, we can't. We can't look at the decorations while it's running, so we will have to wait until the end of this day to look at that. So let's look at the potion dispenser then. Are people happy paying for the increased quality of potions? Let's see if anybody is thinking anything in particular when they are going in. You're thinking it's a prestigious dungeon, and you are thinking, yeah, it's a prestigious dungeon and you have a higher quality health potion. Not anything in particular. You are, yeah, you're happy to buy that. You seem like you're happy to buy that. Seem that you didn't buy it, but you looked happy. Okay, you went back and then you are buying it. So it doesn't seem that they are unhappy to pay a little bit more. And another thing is that people are now, just now we have sold for as much as we did yesterday, and now we have made the same amount of profit because we needed to earn 10 gold more to earn a profit. And these final 4 potions there, if they sell, then we are just making an increased amount of profits. As it turns out, it looks like we are actually not selling the final 4 here. So how could we have done that? I think that the amount of people that enter the room hasn't changed that much. So maybe the issue is that they bought these cheaper potions instead, and then they went over here and said, oh, I don't need more potions. Or maybe they are taking second rounds and want more potions now. We could remedy that by putting another one of these cheaper potions over here, or maybe it's okay, maybe people take some potions back out for the road. I'm not gonna complain. Okay, so we did earn $1,000 in gold this turn as well, but we are spending a lot on upkeep, so it doesn't feel like we are moving the needle too much every day. I am going to move this guy over here as well, so that this is another restock room. And yeah, now we're forcing people to buy the more expensive potions over here as they are entering the dungeon. We are giving them the money they need to pay for it by having the level 1 crawler over here, so it shouldn't be too hard for them. Okay, what kind of decorations did we unlock? We unlocked stone altars, stone fountains, and stone gargoyles. We definitively want these, but let's just put out the stone fountain over here, so that people can understand that there is something to this part of the dungeon. I wonder what it is. And there is some secret inscriptions here that you can read about the dungeon lore, because remember, for people that get down here, they just assume that this is a part of their basement, and somehow, some way, people have been in this dungeon and done stuff to it. All right, okay, that's a decent chunk of furbishing for now. Let's start the next day again. We need a lot more monies, and I'm starting to think that maybe what we need to do is just claim a lot more taxes than what we are doing. What we can do is, so the recipe for how to tax the adventurers is that we need to find a room where there is a decent chunk of gold that is not claimed by adventurers. So for example, in this room here, whenever they take out that cobalt, 15 gold goes into this chest. And so this skeleton over here, he gives a certain amount of loot every time he is taken out. We can look at that over here. So he gets he distributes 20 gold into the different chests whenever he is defeated. So these two chests, they get 10 gold each, and if we add a third, they will get about 7 each, and then we can tax a third of that monster's value. What's the Wraith? The Wraith gives 27. So, oh, it's the Goblin. The Goblin is actually a pretty good source of tax if we choose to let the Goblin be the taxable one. And currently we are only having a single iron chest here, which means that the loot from the Goblin just goes into this chest and totally. Why is it turning into this slow speed every time? Is there anything happening? People are leveling up. I don't see a reason. A loot goblin has appeared. Okay, where is that loot goblin? It's probably long gone and done for. So yeah. Hopefully that didn't cause too much trouble. But yeah, I don't quite understand the loot goblin mechanic. Is like, yeah, it's something happens and things are getting done, but I don't think it's particularly interesting in the way it's not. Okay, here this goblin is gonna kill, and I think this chest is going to be entirely full here by the goblin loot. So there is certainly gold to be had if we start taxing this room as well. And I think that's a good idea. The goblin had how much loot in him? 56. That's actually a big chunk of loot. And he's a quest NPC, so we do need to tax, because they can't get too much loot here because they're gonna get loot from the quest rewards, and that is free burgers that give them stamina and so that sort of stuff, so they can have that for when they need to fight a certain boss or just want to have good epic loot to brag about and store in their bank for never it to be used. Okay, let's start the process of taxing this room as well. After we have looked at the next research goal. There is nothing further to the west over here, and I do think that we don't need to stress too much with stuff over here. Is there anything good here we can research? I don't mind just permanently getting more visitors. They should add to our revenue just by having more throughput and those sort of things. So let's tax this room. And I think the way we're doing it is that we are just putting down an ancient chest in here that the adventurers can wonder how they can access, but they can't really do anything. So we are paying adventurer soul every day to keep this one locked, but we are getting 100 gold back for it, which I think is a pretty good soul for gold ratio. There's also possible to sell adventurer souls for gold, but then it's 10 to 350 rate, which is a lot worse than 1 to 100. So that is the current plan. Let's send out one more day here. Yeah, we can fit that in this episode. And let's see if this chest becomes full, or if we spent a lot of money on something that is not going to pay off in due turn. Okay. How is this one looking? We need to try to pay attention to this one as well. It looks like it was really bad sailed yesterday, but it looks to be better today, so maybe don't stress too much about it. It would be nice if it said anywhere how much every single one of them actually costs, so we can try to get understanding on whether or not that one in particular was a good investment, or if we should have invested in more of these smaller ones. But at least one thing I know is that whenever adventurers want to buy a health potion and they get to a potion dispenser and it's empty, they get more sad. And you have fewer of those interactions when they get sad from these guys being empty if you have the larger ones, because a large portion of your adventurers will not encounter an empty one. Okay, so how are we doing here? 66 gold, okay, and even more to follow. How much gold are we getting each cycle here? Okay, yeah, it's really good. People still try to loot the owner's chests here, but it's locked with adventure souls, so better luck next time. We could distribute the loot a little better, but the loot they're getting from here, they don't really have that many places to spend that loot. It's this potion dispenser, and that's already also kind of sold out. Yeah, one more here, two more here. I think we have a decent amount of guests to spending places ratio here. 2,000 gold. That can come in handy when we are gonna do the next expansions here. The only question I have is, should we have more monsters here, or are we happy to go up ahead with the current game plan? I have two scenarios of what I am inclined to do here. but I think I will think a little bit more about what I am intending to do here until the next episode, and until then I will see you guys there. This has been the Harbinger. We are currently playing Dungeon Tycoon. It's available on Steam, and the link is in the description if you want to check it out for yourself, and if not, you are welcome to just hang around the channel and look at the videos I'm posting out anyway. So yeah, also if you want, if you have suggestions for what we should call the crawler, or what we should call the goblin, or anything, the monsters name suggestions are up for vote in the comments, and if you have a suggestion, I will just pick one that I like. Anyways, thanks for watching. This has been the Harbinger, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.